Okay, we're set up at the machine station. The Jamb unit is finished. The edges are rolled over, so we've got everything marked out. My hinge template, I'll do my hinge legs first, so I'm just going to show you how I do that. Template is set up. We'll run, what I do is I put my routers according to what needs to be prepped. So I'll have 5 or 6 routers down here that are ready to go for this particular job, of which usually that covers everything. So I'm going to run through and do these 3 and kind of explain what I'm doing as I do it, but I'm going to cut the 3 basic hinge mortises first. I'm going to square the edges, and then we're going to clean them up and then drill pilot holes in them. So, okay. Okay, so the 3 mortises are done. So what I do pretty much always, and I would recommend everybody do that, is after you get done drilling the mortises, I would go back and check your measurements. Do it right away. This looks great. Quarters. Okay, all looks really good. So now that that's done, you can kind of settle in and start prepping, doing the rest of the prep. So the next thing I do is I score the edges. So these edges will come out rounded. So all commercial edges are square, so I got to square them up. So I just use a chisel, basically just square them. Cool. All right, then I go back with my chisel and I'll just check the corners, make sure there's nothing left in there. And as far as debris goes, make sure they're squared up, make sure I have a lot of room. If they're not squared up, then the hinge won't seat correctly, so you have to do that. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut the pilot holes. So we have a drill that does this, and you can see it has 6 pretty cool 6 screws in it, and that cuts the pilot holes for the hinges. So I'm going to do that. Okay, that's pretty easy. I'm gonna come back through now and I'm gonna clean up anything that's frayed. Pretty much just clean the whole thing up. The whole process of doing a jamb or a hinge leg should take just a few minutes. It's not a very tedious process, but the most important thing is to get them in good and square. And then the next thing I'll do is I'll spray these out. Okay, just check. I'll check the hole placement of the drills just to make sure everything's in there, and that the hinge will sit in there. That looks really good. So this hinge is tied on the left, so it's got a little bit of what we call a nub in there. So I'm going to just take that out. And you don't want the installer at the site to have to do this. So that looks good. Pretty good. Okay. All right, man. That's good. So hinge leg's done. It's remeasured. The last thing I do after that is I mark it. So I put this is a right-hand reverse. So I have to mark at the top what the handing is, and then I'll put a number. This is 118B. So 118B. Okay. And that always goes at the top of the head. And that's it. So that's a jamb leg. So we kind of went through all the process of milling it from raw lumber to a finished piece, sizing it, the prep for the hinges, and then I'll do the prep for the strike and the head, and then that'll get wrapped together, sent off to the finisher tomorrow, and then get the stain, the lacquer, top coat, and then they'll be ready to be installed.